Alright, hello everybody, this is Azure Tech, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider. In the last episode, we took on the first two challenges of Palace Midas. In this episode, we're going to be taking on the longest challenge, and hopefully clearing the level. Alright, so here it is. This is right inside the door. Just a pillar. Nothing else. We really don't care because there's nothing to kill, nothing to jump on, nothing to climb. So just ignore everything in that room and proceed down these steps until you get to this room up seemingly underneath the pillar and pull out this chunk. Oh no, boom, boom. We made a boom boom happen. So you can cave into your curiosity and look out the door, or you can just go up the steps because you'll see the exact same mess that we just caused. We broke the pillar and sand, I guess, came out of that wall because yeah, I got nothing. I don't know why this sand came in. Was the pillar holding up this part of the wall, and us pulling the pillar apart kind of broke the wall? That's the only explanation I have. So you want to be very careful when jumping on this sand because there's only a few spots that you can walk on and the rest is just a slope. Especially here. Once you get on the pillar, you would think to jump there, but you want to jump over here. Yeah, this challenge can take a while. We're pretty much touring the entire... Oh my god. I just want a new... There's a gorilla. Somewhere. I don't really want to ignore him. Alright, I swore I was holding down the walk button, guys. But I guess that wasn't good enough for the game. It had to pay me back for not killing me during that spike mishap in the last episode. So, here we are in the second part of this challenge. This one has quite a few enemies. There are gorillas, there are bats, and there's two alligators. Alright, one gorilla is done. Let's jump across. Those bats only follow the path that this walkway is on, so they won't fly over, which is odd. Come on, where's the other gorilla? What is he doing? Alright, well, I should probably heal, because I just looked at my health bar. I only have 17 large pickaxe. I can use one. Keep in mind, those alligators were in the water. And I'm going to use my magnums, because these things can be a bit of a pain to kill, because they like to hide in this chamber. Okay. Yeah, that's the sound that the magnums make. They are gorgeous. There we go. That was fast with the magnums. That's how much stronger they are than the pistols. Roughly double the strength, if not exactly double. And the reason we wanted to come over here is because there's a secret. I don't think this is the first secret of this level, but then again, it may be. I remember hearing that familiar jingle, which I may or may not have as the notification alarm for my phone. Although it's not this particular jingle, it's one from an older, well, not older, but newer game. The fifth game in the series, Tomb Raider Chronicles. So if we look down here, we notice, hey, that looks familiar. I don't know what kind of building this could possibly be. It looks... I mean, this is what, an aqueduct or something? Reservoir? What we want to do is we want to fall down this way, but before we do that, hang over right here for another secret. Now, if you fall from here, you'll take damage. If you shimmy all the way over to this side, you won't. Because you're, like, just high enough. Or that little slope there is just high enough for you not to take damage. So, got another gorilla. Just eliminate him. And in the last episode I said there was a small med pack hidden in the darkness. I was actually referring to... Ooh, there it is. The one over here. For some reason it's not as light as the other one. It's got like a dark filter to it. So here's where you especially want to be careful because you can die from this fall very easily. And there's a gorilla there. This level really loves the gorillas. Really loves the gorillas. I don't know why there's so many gorillas in this level. Alright, there's another one in there. There you are. Yeah, that's it. Hello? Please don't get caught on corners. So now that we're done there, we do want to come over. And the reason I killed those lions and that one gorilla, basically the reason I came here first, is because coming into this part of this challenge, this room, activates them. So they would also be attacking us in the final kind of stretch of this challenge, and I just didn't want to have to deal with it. So once we shimmy all the way over here, we're going to activate a bat. Excuse me, again. Hello? Where are you? Look out below. Oh, there are two bats. My bad. Okay, making a long trek up this hill. This sloped hallway. Oh, this right here is above where we got that secret by the alligators. I never really looked up, but it was sitting right there. Yeah, currently I am on spring break, as I mentioned before, so I'm going to try to record the rest of this game. And, you know, I'll put a little bit more practice into editing, and hopefully I'll be done with this game by the time spring break is over. Once we come out here, there's a lion there. You don't have to panic or use a stronger weapon. If you just stand there and shoot at it with the pistols, you'll kill it before it even reaches you. That's something that I see a lot of people doing. They're wasting their magnum ammo or shotgun ammo shooting at it. So you can just use the pistols. It's not like it'll reach you. So yes, right here. I did point this out before, but once we come into this room and jump over here, this is what activates every single one of the gorillas in this area. So they would all be swarming us at once. That's what I wanted to kind of take care of at the start. There's an alligator down there. It's kind of hard to see because it blends in. Alright, that took care of that. I have enjoyed doing this so far. I know I don't have many views or, if any. I'm sure I can personally distinguish the people who have watched my videos. And thank you, friend. But I do want to continue doing this. I have enjoyed it, honestly. So I might do Tomb Raider 2. What was that sound? Lions. Huh. I might do Tomb Raider 2 after this. I haven't decided. I am going to eventually do every single one of the classic Tomb Raider games, the core design Tomb Raiders, because I very much enjoy those games. I grew up playing them. And they're still fun to this day. Which, is really saying something because they're harder than a lot of games today. That just kind of shows you that people don't really play games for the challenge anymore. People play games just for like a 5-minute break from whatever. I remember sitting down and having to actually write down notes for a puzzle game, and now games just kind of do that for you. Also, for some reason, every time I come out of here, that gate that we came out of at the beginning of the level is open. You can't swim in because there's a current, and it does close once you get out to a certain point. I wonder if it's possible to, like, trap yourself in that current and be stuck in behind the gate and die. Probably. This is an old game. Yeah. And again, more gorillas. I don't know what it is about the game and gorillas in this level. But here we are in the garden, or is the garden the right word? I mean, there's a sundial underground. So, if you come here and you don't really know what to do, you think that those gates can open, well, one of them can open. But that large med pack is supposed to tip you off to where you're supposed to go. But first, we do want to come over here, and very well hidden behind this bush is a lever that opens one of those gates. The other one does not open, and you can test it. If you run into this, you can see that, hey, you can keep running. That means it opens. If you do that with that one, you just smack into a wall. And this right here is the final secret, and probably one of the most annoying secrets in the game. We're introduced to a new trap. What would you call these? Like vice doors or something? Spike doors? Anyway, you can't stop on that crumbling tile because there's spikes in there, as you can kind of see. And yeah, if you're stuck in these doors, that's an instant death. I believe you want to time this. As soon as they open, you want to jump. And you'll be fine. So you got some magnum clips, shotgun shells, and also hidden is a small med pack. If you don't want to risk it with this trap, you did hear the secret chime as soon as I activated those doors, so you don't have to pick up the items, you just need to trigger that chime. But it's not too hard. Okay, so now you want to come over here and grab up. Now, to anyone who possibly is watching this and has played this game before, I'm sure you will want me to show this off. So here we go. This is the statue of King Midas. So, if you know nothing about the legend and are playing this game for the first time, you would be like, okay, what's the point of this? Because back then, internet wasn't a reliable source, so you couldn't just Google who Midas was. You would have to do a little bit of experimenting. At least it was this way for me. There's a perfectly placed save crystal here. And, well, I guess when you make a statue of King Midas, everything about him kind of stays in the statue. So if you know nothing about King Midas and you're like, okay, well, let's save the game anyway. If you touch this hand, you get a game over. Lara turns to gold. And probably one of the most iconic video game deaths ever. One thing I do want to point out, though, is the PlayStation version of the gold kind of statue that Lara turns into is beautiful. It was very shiny, as you saw. On the PC version, it's not so beautiful. Lara pretty much turns into the exact same color as the hand. So, yeah. But what you want to do is you want to come over, stand next to the hand like this. Do not press forward because you don't want her to stand on it. You just want to press X while standing here and select your lead bars to turn them to gold. Alright, and listen to Lara make those weird grunting sounds 3 times. We finally have all the keys needed to exit this level. Yay, it's like a really long level. Oh no, music. Oh, more music. I believe the passcode for the final door is just the outside edges or outside symbols, switches, levers, whatever, need to be down and everything else is up. But because I strongly doubt everything that I think about myself, I'm just going to just run and check. I was right. Probably because I had to put this in like a million times. I've played this game a lot. Like, a lot. So yeah, music only plays in this game for special reasons. So when music plays, you know that something's important. Or something is going on and you need to pay attention. So as we come down here, a lion's going to come running at us. So let's just bait him out into the open so we're not fighting him in a constricted hallway. I don't know what happened there. I think I hit the wall and bounced forward, but it's kind of too far of a bounce. So ignore the very obvious sign there that says 3 gold bars. Come all the way to the top where we saw a save crystal that's been taunting us the entire time. We're gonna ignore the save crystal though and pick up some shotgun shells. And with that, we are more or less done with this level. We just need to put in the gold bars and we'll be finished. There's another bug that can happen on the mobile version of this game, and it works kind of the same way as the bug in the St. Francis Folly with the keys. If you jump forward and do not let Lara like recover from her jump and immediately try to put in the gold bar, she won't put it in, but it'll be consumed in your inventory. So you can break the game and be stuck in here. Now, before I put in the last one, I do want to take attention and notice the is, I'm trying to think, is it receptacle for the gold bar? I think it's receptacle. I think that's the right word. Notice how it kind of looks like it's indented. It's actually designed for you to put the gold bars in top first. Because if you notice, they're like a trapezoidal prism. And when you put the gold bar in, you only see the flat bottom. So they actually took that into account when designing the gold bars and the places for you to put them. So that's a cool little detail and very thoughtful. And with that, that is the end of Palace Midas. Took us a long time, 43 minutes. Yikes. But we got all 3 secrets. 43 kills and like all but 5 were gorillas. In the next episode, we are going to be taking on the second to last level of Greece. For some reason, Greece is the longest section in the game. Not that I'm complaining, it's probably the best section if you ask me. This has been Azure Attack. Thank you guys so much for watching. And be sure to tune in to the next episode. Bye.